Hey traders! Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. It's not part of my usual trade breakdowns. I decided to rethink the approach to the content I share, not to bore you away. Additionally, I changed my trading approach, which makes it much more difficult to share it the way I used to share it before, where I basically recorded each trade explaining what am I doing and why I'm doing this. But you still can see all of my trades in the Telegram group down below, where I document my trading. Instead, I wanted to share some realizations that I've had during this challenge. And trust me, these insights have been really game-changing for me, and I hope it will help me to share more profitable days than I used to. So, in the introduction video, I mentioned one of my biggest weaknesses, overtrading. It's been over 2 weeks into my second attempt to pass the challenge, and I've been super careful not to overtrade this time. But here's the thing, even with a lighter trading schedule, I'm still in a drawdown. The other day, one of my viewers, Steve, shared his thoughts about my trading in the comments. He pointed out something that I hadn't even considered, or rather didn't want to acknowledge: my lack of structure. Now, I thought I had a decent idea of what I'm doing. I've been trading for 7 years after all. But Steve made me realize that without a structured approach, I could see only a part of the puzzle, like a single piece in a 1,000-piece set. No wonder the chart often didn't behave as I expected. I had no clear idea of what exactly am I looking for. Here's the hard truth. I thought, in fact, I was almost sure that I could rely on my own intuition. I thought I was too smart and experienced to rely on all of those complicated strategies like fractals, Elliott waves, Ichimoku clouds, etc. I was convinced that the market is a chaos, it's random, and as long as I'd keep my money management under control, I would be fine. But now I can confess, I was dead wrong. I was so closed-minded towards something that did not align with my well-established understanding of the market, even though I lacked any consistency with my profits. What a fool I was during those 7 years. But thanks to Steve, I decided to take a step back and take a look at what he shared with me from this newbie perspective. I decided to try his strategy. While not perfect, however, I don't think there is any perfect strategy out there. And if anybody is trying to convince you the opposite, I think this person is making more money selling courses than from trading. So yeah, this strategy gave me something invaluable: a structure. A structure to know exactly what to look for on the chart. And now the funny part about it is that initially I thought that he wanted to sell me something, because I did really doubt that someone just randomly stumbled upon my video would really want to help me. So in the beginning I was rather cautious, but still open-minded enough to let the information he gave me sink in. And after chatting with me in Discord for almost an hour, sharing his strategy, supporting it with screenshots, and explaining in details what it's all about, he just briefly mentioned the trading community, thanks to which he learned all of it. But he never shared any affiliate links with me or something like that. And it was really surprising for me, because at that moment I realized that he sincerely wanted to help me, just like that. And I just cannot describe how grateful I am for this. Nowadays, rarely do we face such situations, right? And thanks to the fact that someone actually took time to share his thoughts about my trading, made me realize that all of this time I was wrong and not open-minded at all to refigure out my trading approach. And I must admit that it was really difficult psychologically to admit that all this time I was wrong. But that's exactly the moment where we grow, right? When we start doing something different. When we start think different and see new perspectives, opening up to new ideas. That's never easy, right? So I started learning and backtesting Steve's strategy, which is based on three main pillars: the overall market structure, fractal analysis, and liquidity zones. I started implementing it on my challenge account with really small amounts for now, just to get the grip of the strategy. And guess what? It's already making a difference. Not only does it give me a statistical edge, it has brought back my excitement for trading. Suddenly, it feels like a game again. You're refining your entries, improving your money management, and when you lose, it's not a big deal. It's just a part of the game, because statistically, even if you're right 6 times out of 10, it will still be profitable. Of course, it depends on your risk management, but generally in the long run it's true. So if a strategy gives you even 51% edge, it's still worth your time learning that. In fact, anything above 50%, if managed right, can be your path to profitability. So this experience has taught me that no matter how much we know, or rather we think we know, structure and consistency are essential. It's not about outsmarting the market, which I used to do before, and I failed in it. It's about working with it and making your decisions based on what's going on there, not trying to predict what's gonna happen. If you are struggling, maybe it's time to rethink your approach too. So let's keep learning, keep growing, and see where this journey takes us. If you are finding some value in these insights, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Your support keeps this journey going. Thank you, and see you in the next one.